Hey everybody, welcome to the Mindset Minute. My name is Deb Erickson and I want to help you create an ICAN mindset. Here's why. Because you've got to learn how to embrace the long game in order to win the short game. All right, so let's talk. First of all, let me say this. This is for you. This Mindset Minute is for you. If you're an individual who says, you know what, Deb, I can achieve anything on the short term, right? It doesn't matter what my company throws at me, what kind of contest or qualification, whether it's a trip or a car or a diamond ring, whatever it is, man, I can win that contest. However, my business isn't growing the way I want it to grow. If that's you, if you're the person that is always focused on the short run, right? Getting yourself to a certain level at the end of the month. However, your business isn't growing the way you want to, then this is for you. All right, so let's back up for a second. What is an ICAN mindset? Well, an ICAN mindset is a mindset, a thought process, a belief system that says, I got this. I can do this, right? Whether it is something long range, right, like you're running a marathon, or short term, like you're sprinting, I want you to dig into the core belief that says, I got this, I can do this. And if you don't own that, if you don't own the depth, right, that depth of understanding and belief that no matter what, whether you are racing, right, that sprint or whether you are in a marathon, that you have the tools, right, to engage and win that race, then this is what I want to give you today. So let's back it up. Let's back it up and talk about the difference between a mindset of a contest, the short-term goal, right, or playing the long game. See, when you play the long game, your investment is in the big picture, the big vision. You make decisions based on where you want to end up long term. And when you're in it for the short game, right, you will make a decision in the short run to sacrifice, right? You'll give up something, you'll exceed at something in the short run, but then what happens is your mindset pays the price. Well, let me go back. Have you ever tried to lose 30 pounds in a month because there was a big something happening? You were going to go to the wedding, it was graduation, it was a reunion, and it's like you wanted to look your best, and you're like, man, I'm dropping some weight. So you starve yourself. You work out like a fiend, right? You do extreme behavior in order to get to an unrealistic endpoint in a short period of time. And let's just say that you're really disciplined. You got great willpower, great discipline, and you stick it out and you do it. Okay, so you show up and you're looking like $1 million, but your brain is paying the price because your brain is saying, that price was so heavy to pay, and it was so hard. It was so detrimental. I'm so exhausted that you can't maintain it. So what happens is you put the weight right back on. You balloon up, and basically your brain goes, hey, I'm going to make sure that starvation experience never happens again. So you put on a little extra. So guess what? If you do that over and over and over again in your life, you end up heavier than you started. You may have lost hundreds of pounds and be dozens, if not hundreds of pounds heavier than when you began. You've slowed your metabolism down, and most of all, you've beaten up your mindset. You thought you were creating, using discipline and willpower, you thought you were creating an ICAN mind, but what you were really doing was saying that the short-term win was more important than the long-term lifestyle. So how this shows up in our business looks like this. You decide that you're going to rank advance. You decide you're going to win a qualifying contest so you can get to the beach, right? You're going to go on this trip and you're going to be on the beach for a week, and it's a dream vacation. You're like, yeah. And so you go crazy and you pressure your people and you push your friends and you have the experience of success for a moment. But then you look at your business And after that one moment is done, your brain goes, oh, I don't think I can ever do that again. And your friends are like, stay away from me, don't talk to me anymore. And the people in your team are like, this is too hard. And so you never really grow your business. You don't create the dynasty. You don't radically change the long-term vision. All you did was experience a short-term reward. See, all external motivation is based on people's willingness to do the extreme and the extraordinary in the short run. That's what external motivation is. That's what your convention is about. That's what classes and temporary motivation. It's an external energy that's pushing on you that says, do the best you could do, go for it, do the extreme, and you suck it up and you make yourself do it in the short run. And then you look back and go, the price is too big. Your brain is saying this, whether you realize it or not, your brain is saying, I can't do that. I don't want to do that anymore. But when you embrace the long game, what happens is every single day you get up and you say, today, this is my intention. I'm going to take a step in the direction I want to go. I'm going to move past fear and move into one activity. I'm going to take one more step than I took yesterday. I'm going to extend my endurance. I'm going to extend my willingness to take a risk. I'm going to move past my fear. I'm going to build up my confidence. I'm going to elevate my mindset a little and a little and a little and a little until I become the woman I've always wanted to be. So it isn't that I won a short-term contest. It's that I became the person I wanted to become. And then I'm winning contest after contest after contest, not because I'm chasing the contest, but because I'm living life at the top of the pile. You guys got it? So the difference between a short term is that short-term goals, short-term wins. Here's the value of them. Sometimes they're really good when you're trying to build a little bit of confidence. You want to just move yourself a little bit on a scale. You want to convince yourself that you really could win that contest. And so you go for it. And it's a wonderful thing. But at the end, it has to be part of the long game journey, right? You have to be in it for the long haul. You know why? Because you will make different choices. See, in the short run, you'll sacrifice and then you'll judge it as too much, too big of a price to pay. But when you're in it for the long game, right? When you're in it for the long haul, what you decide every single day is, I want to live in joy. I want to live in balance, and I want to move my business forward, right? You understand that uncovering a block and breaking a bad habit and shifting your mindset is a daily commitment, right? It's daily. So when someone comes to me and they say, hey, is this a great get-rich-quick scheme? I will always say nothing is a get-rich-quick. Maybe the lottery, when you hit it, is get-rich-quick. Everything else in life is an investment in your future. It's an investment into the long-term vision of what it is you want. And when you're in it for the long haul, you will look back and say, that was the easiest thing I ever did. All my life, I was overweight. All my life, heavy. All my life. And I finally decided no more diets. I'm never going to diet again, because what happens in a diet is, for a short period of time, I tell myself I'm willing to give this up. I'm willing to work out. I'm willing to do this little thing for a short period of time. I go into the goal with a short-term plan. And then somehow I have the illusion that, okay, then when I hit my goal, I can go back and do the other things, and then bam, all the weight's right back. But this time I decided, you know what? I'm going to create a life. I'm going to create health and happiness. And I want to create it and make it the easiest thing I've ever done. So you know what I did? I stopped that sacrifice mindset. Instead of sacrifice and saying, I don't get to have cookies for 6 months. Instead, I said, sugar is like poison to my system. And I used to say, you know what? I'm gonna be really good. I'm going to be good for the week, and then on the weekend, I can cheat. And what I was literally doing is saying this, is that I'm going to give my body great things. I'm going to do great things for my body for 5 days. And then for 2 days, I'm going to poison the heck out of it. I'm going to just poison it. I'm going to do horrible things to it. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And I finally got to the place where I said, you know what? I'm just going to treat myself with love and respect. I'm going to love myself, love my body. I'm going to look at food and say, is this nourish me, right? Is it good or is it bad? Same thing is true in your business, guys. When you look at what you're doing in the world and you say, I want to grow an amazing business. I want health and wealth and happiness. And so every single day I'm going to choose the thoughts that get me there. Every single day I'm going to choose the core beliefs about my value and my worthiness that are going to get me there. Every day when I face excuses and stuff that's getting in the way, what am I going to do? I'm going to make better choices. You guys get it? The long haul or the long game says this. This is my life. This is who I am. This is who I have become. And I refuse to consume poison. I refuse to consume poison. I'm not going to allow myself to hang out in those thoughts and those feelings and those energies. And when I see myself in a behavior and I got to stop it right now, I can't say, oh, I'll start back up on Monday. I'll make those calls next week. You guys get it? If you want to eliminate the negative stuff that's happening in your life, if you want to eliminate the negative stuff that's happening in your brain, if you want once and for all to have the tools and the power, right, to move past fear, if you want to look at your life and say, I created this, I love this, this is amazing, I eliminated poisonous thoughts, right? Anything that limits me, I eliminated it. And little by little by little, step by step by step, I created the life of my dreams. If that's what you want, please come join us. Come play with us. You know, I'm working right now on a new class. It's called ICAN Overcome. And what I'm putting into it are all of the tools, the techniques, the mindset stuff that will help you understand that in this moment, you're playing the short game. In this moment, you are drinking the poison. In this moment, you are making choices that you will not be happy with. And I'm going to help you look at it, identify what from your past makes you think that it's okay just on the weekend to have a little poison. What is it that makes you think that? What is it that makes you think you don't deserve the best 24/7, 365? I'm here to tell you, if you want more in your life and your business, I want you to come and join us. You guys got it? Life can change in an amazing way if you're willing to invest in the long game. I want to help you do that. Make sure that you get connected up, that you start using some of our free neuro tools, and I'll see you in class. All right, guys. Have an amazing Monday. I hope that this Mindset Minute gave you the exact tip you needed today for your business. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.